Well, our group is the Cat Beach Band, and we're from Nashville, Tennessee. And, we've got a lot of different energy in our music. We've got mostly country, but we're rolling it into the blues rock scene, so we're really having a good time with that. Both guys, guitarist, drummer, and Kat is doing Music in Motion with us, so they do a whole lot of music, and I give them props to everything they do, so they do more than me. But we're doing blues, country rock. Now, our group came to be probably, I'd say about 3 months ago. Kat and I have done business together, Kat and Kat, Kat's on a Mission, for well over 3 years, and we'll get into that in just a little while. But we got together because we're doing Music in Motion, and Music in Motion is something that's starting in Nashville, and we're doing our gigs around Nashville and beyond, but we're starting something very special, and so we brought a band together from right here in Nashville to tour. Actually, we've performed together a number of times. Last night we performed together at a really intimate venue, which is kind of fun. I think you guys like that as well. Yeah. It's cool to go out to big venues and have a lot of people because that energy is something we feed off of. But last night was really cool because you have this group of people that you can see, and 9 times out of 10 when you're performing, you've got such heavy lights on you, you really can't get eye to eye with people. So last night was really awesome. Now, what do you think? Did you?
Yeah, loved it. Totally cool. It was we're all surrounded by friends,
Yeah.
so that made it a lot more special too.
And true. And
yeah. Same. It's just, I always like to play those tinier places where you can actually have more of a connection with the crowd. It's just more enjoyable for us playing the music when the people are all really into it with us, as opposed to just like trying to connect with like a giant audience of people that are all over the place. Like when everyone's really there with you, it's fun.
That's totally cool. And they go do that down on Honky Tonk Row down in Nashville all the time. Kat, you were in the audience. What do you think? Was it totally exciting?
It was nice because it was nice to also, I stood in the back of the room and I watched other people watch. So as the voyeur to watch other people, you can get a lot by the way they look. So you want to check out your crowd and know that they're enjoying the music. So I kind of stood in the back and heard it and a little sound check, and just checked out people's emotions.
Which is cool. And Jason and Andre played on ships. They're not going to say it, but I'm going to say it for them. They played everywhere from Boston down to Nashville. They've been everywhere, but they've got some
done a lot.
Talk about a different venue.
Yeah.
What's really unique about us is that we're bringing in kind of that, well, I'd say unique about us, but to some other bands as well, the line between Texas and Louisiana, and we're blending those two sounds and have a really good time doing it. So uniquely, we have a good time on stage. But guys, what would you say would be more of our unique sound?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of it comes down to just the style of the writing also, outside of the music. The way that she writes lyrics is very spiritually driven and always really like emotional and down to earth kind of writing, which I like too, because when I write lyrics, I weigh that stuff really heavily, and when I put music to words, I try to make it all blend together. So when we take your lyrics and your songs and then we try to think about the music that we want to do with it and the arrangements of stuff. It just makes this really cool blend that I don't hear a lot of other groups doing.
Yeah, I think this is a really spiritual band, in a way.
Yeah.
Just because sometimes when we're playing, we don't really know what's gonna happen, right? It's all about how you feel.
That's
so
true.
I mean, if she's feeling just singing another verse or just keep going with something, we just go with it. When you feel it, and hopefully the audience does too.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a favorite song to perform, and I've lots of them, but the one I love is Soulshine Pizza.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. I dig it. Soulshine Pizza, it was
Fan favorite.
Yeah. It's got some dancing on the table, acting a little crazy, and it's written about a place downtown Nashville called Soulshine Pizza.
Soulshine Pizza.
So
it's a great music happening.
Yeah. Music in motion is hugely important to us, and Kat's on a Mission, Kat and Kat. Have really decided that instead of just singing, we wanted to sing for a purpose, and bringing people together who have really transitioned their lives through fitness, through making a better life. All of us in the music world have gone through a lot of twists and turns, fought against addiction, fought against changing your body and being a stronger person. So we've created Music in Motion, which are seminars, and starting in Nashville. And so I feel that our apex is going to be when we actually have our first major seminar and bring artists together with health professionals, each individual city in America. We're so excited to do it because we all work out and it's a big deal. Being healthy, being strong is awesome. Sending a message through your music is awesome, I think. I'm just looking forward to it because each show is going to have real, honest stories from musicians. Not just singer-songwriters, but also musicians. What did they go through? What did they fall? Or when did they fall? How did they get back up? And then you're going to hear uniquely local professionals fitness professionals and health professionals talk about some real wonderful ways of creating a strong physique. Cool part, you not only work out like a fiend, but his family's full of athletes, but also musicians. It's very cool to see all of it. Kat works out like fiend, you do as well, and it's just, to us, there's that's my apex with that, with music.
Yeah, and I can agree with that, definitely. Just in general, like my whole life and career with playing music, the best thing that I've ever gotten from it is just when you can clearly see that you've like affected somebody and changed something in their life for a better cause. That's better than any fame and fortune kind of things. Just to know that you've made a difference for people through doing what you love to do. That's and we can really do that with this group and with Music in Motion. So.
Yeah, that's ditto for me. Nailed it.
Yeah, he's what he said.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, you know what? Stay tuned for the most important thing that's coming up for all of us together as a group is Music in Motion. It's in Nashville. It's at the end of 2016. And you can find us and all the information about the band, all the information about what we'll be doing on catsonamission.com. To find us online, catbeach.net. We've also got catsonamission.com. And guys?
All the music is on her Reverb Nation page as well. And then we all have our individual pages, so anybody can find us and follow, and we'll be posting news about the groups and everything that we're trying to do. So
Totally excited.